is, however. So interesting stuff there. On Canals, we saw, once again, they brought out all the strategies.
They did.
2-2 flanks in the mid-bridge happened 4 out of the 7 rounds or 6 rounds.
That was a lot.
A lot of times, very often by Swarm and Annex. Very similar strategies by both teams. You guys can see the map loading up behind us. It's going to be execution on Old Bones. So if you guys are old school fans of Gears 1, you did not have a chance to watch this in Gears 1 because it was DLC. We could not play on Old Bones, but now that all maps are available, Old Bones has been added to the competitive cycle here. 15 seconds left in the countdown. Annex and Swarm here. Game number 4. Can Annex bring it back? We will see here on Old Bones. Of course, Annex is going to be playing on the COG team, Swarm on the Locust team. Here for you guys. We got Ribs on the side driving for us. Jumping right into gameplay for you guys. Not the best camera angles on this map, so we'll be jumping into third person view. On board of Clouds right now. Expect a big fight for that middle boom shot. We saw that in our last match we casted together.
Well, the base strategy that we've kind of seen for Old Bones has been a 1-2-1 phenomenon with the down there on Rosado at nades. Is that at nades?
It was at nades, yep. Phenomenon with the down. I'm not sure if Rosado tried to swipe. Kyle going for the melee. Going to miss the melee. He's going to get punished for the melee.
We've seen that a couple times now. When people go for that melee, you have to be 100% sure you're going to get it. Phenomenon with the big mistake ends up still getting clout right there.
That could have been costly.
That could have been really bad. That could have been really bad.
Definitely. You're right, though. A lot of people are saying the 2-piece is very strong in Gears Ultimate Edition, but we've almost seen the opposite. I like the feature in Gears UE. If you melee and you get hit, you get stunned. So it's a high-risk, high-reward type of move, and we've seen it really, really not pay off. We've seen it cost teams more than we've seen it help players.
That is true. Again, looks like we're going to see this 1-2-1 strategy we've seen time and time again on Old Bones. Very aggressive there on from a lot of teams on the boom shot.
Mental's going to down demo. All members of Annex getting just completely dominated right now as Swarm is going to go up in a 4v2 here. Boom shot also in the hands of, I believe, not sure who that is. 4v2 here, nades in the hands of, actually both nades wasted from Rosado. 1 boom shot left for Swarm. Cloud staying sneaky. Keep in mind, guys, all 4 members of Swarm are alive, so they do have the advantage of not knowing where Cloud has the advantage of them not knowing where he is. And that's not going to matter. Mental, with the double melee, is going to finish him off, and Swarm goes up 2-0. Our joint 3-1 prediction might be accurate here, Arctic.
It looks like it. Swarm coming off that loss on Canals, and looks like they're fired up and ready to play. Demo's going to have to rally right now.
I got to say, looking at the stats right now, any question marks surrounding Mental and his performance on LAN, probably silenced.
Silenced.
I would definitely say so. Playing very, very well. The young kid from St. Louis.
We've not seen very aggressive boom grabs. The match that we did with Legacy and Noble, we saw some very aggressive boom shot grabs. Demo with that down on Lava from boom shot with a pistol.
That's a very good point, Arctic. Ribs, who's sitting right next to us, actually showed a very nice weapon slide that can be done to grab that boom shot. Not being done in this match so far. Annex, even though they were able to draw first blood by downing one at nades, great play by Demo, losing the fight at boom and snipe, which has been the story of this map. Rosado's so close to downing one. Is he going to get the down? He's not going to get the down. He decides to back roll instead. Big mistake by Rosado right there.
Yeah, I don't know why he back rolled.
Meanwhile, Mental with the sniper picks off Demo.
Why?
Maybe that's why.
Oh, man. I felt like he should have stayed in there a little bit longer. He probably could have got that down and tried to make a play on boom shot, but instead, maybe that was a mispress.
Might have been. Might have been. It happens. These guys are not perfect. They're not robots, contrary to popular belief. Explosive wins that 1v1, stands up and says, too easy. My friends, 3-0 right now. Swarm 1 round away, guys. This is match point in the winner's bracket semifinals here. Of course, the winner of this match moves on to play against Fury in the winner's bracket finals, which will certainly be a great one to watch.
Looks like Kyle getting a little aggressive here over at the snipe against Mental.
Ooh. Phenomenon getting hyped after that kill. 3 versus 3 situation. Lava goes down and nades again, but Phenomenon does have the boom shot. Misses the first boom. 1-on-1 against Rosado. He's going to take him out, and Phenomenon continues to steamroll. Clouds goes down, and ladies and gentlemen, Swarm
4-0
moves on to the winner's bracket finals against Fury.
Well, our predictions were right, 100%, 3-1.
Well done.
Good.
Finally, warming up on my predictions. I've been completely flopping all tournament long. It's going to be Swarm, and look at that. Look at the love. The throwdown, former teammate love right now as they're shaking hands. And I got to say Arctic, down, but certainly not out. Annex has
Yeah.
the losers bracket run still available to them.
That was great. Mental put up 8 kills that game.
Wow.
Just went off with the snipe, held it down, using the shotgun well. Great crosses from both teams. Annex just look overwhelmed on that one. They look like they got swarmed.
Yeah, they got swarmed. That's going to be the next big thing. Wait till Golden Boy gets on the mic. He loves his puns. Let me tell you.
he does.
Loves his puns. Shout out to Golden Boy. Been killing it in the behind the scenes all day long. And, what a matchup that was, guys. Not to jump the gun, but I want to move forward to preview this next matchup. Swarm and Fury.
Oh, God.
That is more of a battle of the old versus new.
That is.
Franchise, of course, the only OG vet, but Praise has been watching, has been spectating, was a huge fan back in the day. Now finally considered one of the best in the game. Going up against Glory, all new players. What do you think about that matchup?
This is one that I enjoy watching. I've seen it in the ESL a couple of times. These teams go back and forth. Very similar to Fury and Vex.
Yeah.
The other top matchup, championship caliber matchup, is Fury versus Swarm. So people are they're in for a treat right now because this is going to be a great matchup. It can go either way. And again, Fury has that experience, so even when they're down, they can come back and win rounds and matches. Swarm, a lot more streaky, so they could have some trouble if they don't come out swinging. And we can see a very similar situation that we saw with Fury versus Vex with that quick 3-0.
That is true. Of course, Fury was coming off a very hot match against Synergy, all the momentum in their favor.
Yeah.
Both teams are going to, I think, next on my main stage, last I heard, we're going to see a losers bracket matchup for you guys as we're finally going to be able to roll into the losers bracket. So both of these teams are going to have a chance to relax, to be cooled down a little bit. So it's going to be a nice, clean slate for both teams. Really interested to see how that one wraps up between those two teams. Shout out to those two teams' Twitters. Make sure to follow them at SwarmHQ. Swarm, of course, very recently picked up this Glory squad. And then, of course, Fury, still looking for that sponsor, at Team Fury Gao. A household name in Gears of War, one of the best teams for sure, one of the most veteran teams, one of those marketable teams led by franchise, a veteran himself.